What up, Epic Readers? I'm Jesse from the YouTube channel Jesse the Reader, and today I'm bringing you another episode of Epic Adaptations, the series here on Epic Reads where we keep you in the know on all the recent book-to-movie and book-to-TV adaptation news. Happy New Year, happy January, it's time for another year of Epic Adaptations, and I couldn't be more pumped about it. I'm very excited to see what this year holds for us in terms of book-to-movie adaptations and book-to-TV adaptations. I'm feeling as though it could be a really great year for adaptations. Let us know down below in the comments what book you would like to see be picked up to be adapted this year. I've got quite a bit of news to share with you guys today, so without further ado, let's get started. Sad news for the fans of the book Holes, which includes myself. I'm a big fan. I loved the original book back in the day, back in 3rd grade when I read that, and then I loved the adaptation that came out with Shia LaBeouf and that whole crew. It was fantastic. But we've got some sad news. If you remember, I talked about the fact that Holes was getting a reboot, but instead of following a group of guys, it's going to be following a group of girls. Well, that has been canceled. They already had a lot of progress with this adaptation as well, with this reboot adaptation. They had a pilot in the works. They had the showrunner of Agatha All Along involved. They had cast picked out. Things were looking up, and then things were not looking up. Things were looking down. Very down. And the sad news is that we have no information as to why this got axed. We don't know why it got canceled. We are left with just a lot of questions. The main question being why. I'm very sad. I was excited and looking forward to this reboot. I thought it could be like a fresh take on this story, but it currently will not be seeing the light of day. I do have hope for the future. Like maybe down the line they're gonna wait a little bit and then bring it back and see if they can do something with this, but I was pumped. I was excited for this like Holes revival. It had me wanting to reread the book, which I might still do because why not? The YA romance book Finding Her Edge has been picked up and adapted by Netflix. It's already up on the platform. There are 8 episodes, and I feel like this is the perfect time to binge watch this series because it feels just very fitting for this season. It involves figure skating. It's got wintry vibes. The Olympics are coming up in February and figure skating will be a part of that. So I just feel like it's a great time to watch this show. If you know nothing about Finding Her Edge, essentially this is a YA romance that deals with like the fake dating trope. We've got Adrienne, who is dealing with financial issues, and her rink itself is dealing with financial issues. So her and her partner, her figure skating partner, decided they're going to do a little fake dating scheme in order to gain sponsors and raise money for their rink. But this causes some complications. It flares up some emotions she didn't realize that she had for her figure skating partner, and things get a little bit messy as they do. It sounds delightful, and I'm very excited to give this show a shot. I'm actually currently snowed in, so maybe I will just spend the rest of my day binge watching this show. That sounds like a good time to me. The final episode of Percy Jackson Season 2 has released on Disney+, and I'm so sad that it's already over. It's one of those things where you wait so long for the next season to come out, and then it comes out, and you just binge it, and then you're like, okay, so the next season isn't out yet, and it probably won't be out for a while, but the good thing about this, the good thing about the final episode of Season 2 coming out is that they already announced the fact that we will be getting Season 3 at the end of 2026, so it seems like they're sticking to a pattern with their release schedule. They're trying to get out a season a year, and that makes me very happy. I'm sure it makes a lot of you happy as well, and it might feel a little bit rushed, but I think they're trying to maintain the cast current image, because obviously the characters in Percy Jackson are rather young, and so they want to like maintain that image, and the cast of the series are growing older at a rapid pace. Like, oh my gosh, the cast already looks so grown. I'm like, chill, calm down, stop growing up. So I think that they're trying to like really bang out these seasons as the cast starts to grow up. I'm very much so looking forward to seeing if we get all the Percy Jackson books made. It seems like that's going to be the case, but you never know. I feel like there have been times where a YA series has been picked up and then they don't end up adapting all of the books, and it makes me very sad. I'm looking at you, Netflix with Shadow and Bone. That was a call out. More Percy Jackson is coming. Also, I'm dying to know everybody's thoughts on Season 2, so please let us know all your thoughts on Season 2 down below in the comments. The YA thriller The Thrashers by Julie Soto has been picked up to be adapted into a TV series, and this one has me very intrigued because it sounds very similar to Pretty Little Liars, and I feel like it's been so long since the Pretty Little Liars show came out. I know that they did like a bit of a reboot situation, but it's been a while since we've seen a YA thriller be picked up and be adapted, and I feel like it's time. I feel like it's time to bring it back. So essentially in the Thrashers, we've got this like really tight friend group. They call themselves the Thrashers, and like everybody is dying to be a part of this friend group. So this girl named Emily does everything she can to get into the friend group, but ends up mysteriously dying. When Emily's diary resurfaces, the detectives start to close in on the case. But the thing is, these eerie messages and these strange events start occurring, and so it's clear that Emily may or may not be done with the Thrashers. Does that not sound so similar to Pretty Little Liars? I also just feel like it's been a while since we've had a show like that really take off, so I would love to see something like this really come in, do the dang thing, bring the drama, bring the thrills, bring it on. Let's go. I want to see this be adapted, and I want to see it do well. Finally, we got a trailer for the upcoming movie adaptation of This Is Not a Test by Courtney Summers. Now, I want to warn you guys, this adaptation is set to be rated R, but I still wanted to mention it in case there were any fans of this book out there. This is a zombie YA book, and I feel like it's been a while since we've had a zombie YA book be adapted. Actually, have we ever had a YA book with zombies be adapted? YA zombie book adaptations. Oh, okay, so the book Warm Bodies was adapted, and that was a young adult book. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. It's been a while since that movie came out, so it's time for another zombie book to pop off, and I want it to be this one. Even though I haven't read it yet, I want it to do well. 6 students barricade themselves in their high school as the world ends and the zombies come knocking at the door. A single bite means death and rebirth as a monster. Honestly, it's been a while since I've read a zombie book, so maybe I will dive on into this one and see how I feel about it. But nonetheless, the trailer looks excellent. It does look brutal, it does look intense, but I am here for it. I'm very much so looking forward to seeing what they do with this adaptation. That's it for today's episode of Epic Adaptations, but we want to hear from you guys down below in the comments. What are your thoughts on today's episode? What are your thoughts on the adaptations that are coming your way? Have you watched Finding Her Edge yet? What are your thoughts on Percy Jackson Season 2? And how are you feeling about the Thrashers adaptation and the adaptation for This Is Not a Test? Let us know all your thoughts down below in the comments. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next month with another episode of Epic Adaptations.